Hey everyone, welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm your host Adrian, and today we're going deep on the latest wave of royal spin targeting Prince Harry, because let's face it, they're getting more desperate by the day. This time the Sun's so-called royal experts say Prince Harry needs us to forget he made a fortune slamming his family. They claim his Angola trip fell flat, that he's lost his draw, and of course that forgiveness is a long shot. But let's clear the air. Harry doesn't need our forgiveness. What he deserves is credit for having the courage to speak his truth. Let's unpack this madness. Together with Meghan, he made the bold decision to step away from the gilded cage of royal life, choosing peace and privacy over the constant performance demanded by tradition and duty. The tabloids paint them as rebels, outsiders challenging the status quo. But beneath the sensational headlines lies a deeply human story. A story of family ties stretched thin, of conflict between personal happiness and public expectation, and of a couple searching for autonomy in a world that rarely grants it. The royal family, long a symbol of stability and continuity, now faces unexpected turbulence as one of its own dares to seek a new path, raising questions about loyalty, change, and the cost of breaking away. Why does this story captivate us so deeply? Is it simply the allure of royalty, or is there something more universal at play? Perhaps it's because their journey mirrors our own struggles, the tension between honouring tradition and forging our own identities, between pleasing others and staying true to ourselves. Today the narrative is about forgiveness. Should Harry seek it from his family, or is true forgiveness something deeper, born from empathy, understanding, and the courage to move forward, even when the world is watching? So let's look beyond the noise, beyond the headlines and the swirling opinions, and explore what really lies beneath this royal storm. A story not just of a prince, but of all of us, searching for our place in a changing world. In Angola, a powerful echo resounds. Footsteps from Princess Diana, whose courage and compassion left an indelible mark on the world. Her journey to Angola was more than a royal visit. It was a bold statement against the silent suffering caused by landmines. And years later, her son Harry followed in those very footsteps, determined to honour her legacy and continue the work she began. In 1997, Diana bravely walked through a live minefield, drawing global attention to a hidden danger that threatened countless lives. Her actions offered hope to communities living in fear and inspired a worldwide movement to ban landmines. Years later, Harry returned to the very same ground. What was once a perilous minefield had been transformed into a thriving street bustling with life, a testament to the progress made through relentless advocacy and international cooperation. His visit wasn't just a tribute to his mother, it was a continuation of her mission. By meeting survivors and engaging with the local community, Harry reminded the world that the work is far from finished, and that every life affected by landmines matters. While headlines often focus on royal drama and family tensions, Harry's actions in Angola reveal a different story, one of service, compassion, and genuine impact on the ground. To the people of Angola, he was not just a prince embroiled in controversy, but a global ambassador for change, carrying forward a legacy of hope and healing. This is the true essence of meaningful service, using influence and privilege to make the world a safer, better place for all, especially for those most vulnerable. Harry's journey in Angola proves that worth is measured not by title or status, but by the actions we take and the lives we touch. In the end, legacy is built on compassion, empathy, and the courage to make a difference, not on headlines or fleeting fame. Prince Harry and Meghan are often accused of monetizing their pain by telling their story. Yet, for decades, the media has built empires on royal gossip, profiting from every rumour and private moment. The same outlets that criticize Harry for speaking profit most from his silence. By telling his own story, Harry disrupts this cycle, reclaiming his narrative from those who've sold it for years. Is it wrong to set the record straight when others profit from your life? The real irony, the media monetizes royal pain, then condemns those who speak for themselves. It's a double standard that's hard to ignore. With his memoir, Spare, Harry offered a raw, honest account, challenging the royal fairy tale. He spoke of grief, pressure, and the pain of being the spare, not to attack, but to be understood. For years, his story was shaped by others. Now he claims his own voice. The institution's silence, never complain, never explain, blocks real dialogue and healing. Harry's truth is uncomfortable because it reveals the monarchy's human flaws. His decision to speak was self-preservation, not war. True reconciliation can't begin if only one side is willing to talk. Sharing pain is a plea for understanding, not a declaration of battle. Only honesty can lead to a more open relationship. Stories of peace talks and olive branches create the illusion that reconciliation is near. The narrative often demands Harry apologize, painting the monarchy as patient and forgiving. But real reconciliation is a two-way street, requiring acknowledgement of pain and mutual accountability. Harry and Meghan's experiences of isolation and hurt can't be erased by a simple return to the status quo. The real barrier isn't Harry's reluctance, but the institution's refusal to admit its role in the rift. Forgiveness can't be demanded. It must grow from honest dialogue. Until both sides listen and acknowledge the hurt, peace remains out of reach. Public opinion is measured in polls and headlines, often declaring Harry and Meghan unpopular. But these numbers reflect media narratives, not true character or experience. Years of negative coverage have shaped perception, reducing complex people to caricatures. Polls echo the press, not the public's independent judgment. Accepting these numbers as truth ignores the forces shaping them. We must question where our opinions come from. Are they ours or the media's? Harry and Meghan's story reminds us to look beyond headlines and think critically. In the end, forgiveness isn't a prize to be won, nor a gift given for rank or title. It's not a crown to be placed on someone's head as a reward for obedience or conformity. Forgiveness is a deeply personal journey, a process that unfolds in its own time, and it cannot be forced or demanded. Demanding Harry seek forgiveness without understanding his reasons misses the point of reconciliation. True healing begins with listening, with a willingness to hear the pain and perspective of the other, even when it challenges our own beliefs or traditions. The real issue isn't betrayal, but the courage to challenge a powerful system and seek a better life. It takes immense bravery to walk away from what is familiar, especially when the world is watching and judging every step. What Harry and Meghan deserve is fairness and empathy, not judgment. They need space to share their truth and to be met with open hearts rather than closed minds. Their story asks us to look past tradition and see the humans at the center of the storm. It's a reminder that behind every headline are real people, with real feelings and struggles. Let's choose compassion over criticism and support honesty, even when it's uncomfortable. Growth and understanding come from difficult conversations, not from silence or blame. Forgiveness, if it comes, must be earned by all, not demanded of one. It's a shared responsibility built on mutual respect and a willingness to move forward together. Courage and truth need no apology. They are virtues to be celebrated. When we honor those who speak their truth and stand up for what is right, we create a world where forgiveness is possible and where healing can truly begin.